There back my boxwood that is extremely slow growing, but here in June I'm going to prune it. A lot of the foliage is quite tight, so it won't change much. It's mostly just the tips I'm pruning back. This tree is naturally small and slow growing. A small pot will of course affect it, but not much. I have noticed someone who lives near me has planted some of these in a row for their garden hedge, and I wonder how long it will take for them to realise that their new hedge is never really going to get taller than 1.5 feet at most. If you look back through the playlist on this tree, you'll see it hasn't changed much over the past couple of years. It's definitely a long-term project, but that's fine. I'm sure it'll get somewhere eventually. Anyway, here it is after. There's a micro spider just hanging out there. He's probably not too happy I was just chopping up his home. It doesn't look much different, but all these little bits of work will add up over time. There's nothing happening in July. There's just sort of a few yellow leaves, and that's just some of the older ones, the more inner ones dying back. It's nothing to worry about. This is an evergreen, so it will sometimes randomly drop older leaves throughout the year. But that was pretty much it for the year. Not a lot happened. It just sat there quietly, not really doing much. Here I am testing and just bending it. I think I'll need to wire it again. This really is a type of tree that needs some assistance when it comes to giving it a style. It's just a little bush, so I'm sure you could get a lot of shape from just clip and grow, but really wire is just going to make it a lot easier. A lot of the shoots do tend to go straight up, so some wire can help with that. And the only reason it looks the way it does now is because of wire, so I'm just going to have to keep doing that for the best results. Anyway, you can see not much has changed in October, but it will be shutting down for the year. By November it's actually changed colour, which is unusual. There are a few golden leaves which will probably be dead, so hopefully that whole branch isn't dead. Then you can see a lot of the other leaves have white tips. It's not done that before, so I guess we'll have to wait to see if that's bad or not. Hopefully it's just a reaction to the cold. There's no change in February, and this is when I'd normally prune last year's growth back, but there really wasn't much growth after I did that last prune, so I'll just leave it for now. There's no change in March, but this tree usually is slow to wake up. I'll also not be repotting it this spring, so hopefully it's all okay and bursting to life. Still no action in April, but everything else is asleep, so I'm not worried. But if I bring you in closer, you can see the leaves. They sort of have a whitish yellowy tip, sort of like they're variegated. But they haven't really changed much since the autumn, so hopefully they go back to fully green soon, or at least push out some new healthy shoots. And here we are now. There's not much action yet, but it's okay, it should all be kicking off soon. Thanks for watching, see you next time.